If you are wondering about how to create a little bit more balance and a little bit more stability in your yoga practice or just in your day-to-day life, then strong hips, strong pelvis, strong core, and strong bottom muscles are the way to go. By creating this very strong band around our middle, we are much better able to navigate the world when it gets a little bit bumpy, when we're on one foot, or whether we're trying to catch ourselves from a stumble or any of these things. So this short practice, while it's not going to focus totally on one-legged balance, is going to help us create and engage all of these muscles around the pelvis, the tummy and the glutes, the bottom muscles, to create this stronger foundation for life moving forward. My name is Carrie. Welcome to this short practice. And if you have a yoga block or even a small ball, tennis ball, probably too small, but one of those little exercise balls, or maybe just a cushion, we can use a cushion, that's fine. Grab that and come down to the ground. So the first exercise we're going to do is one on all fours. So make sure you spread your fingers nice and wide so you're protecting your wrists. And if your wrists are feeling a little bit sticky right now, you're welcome to give them a little bit of a circle. Same thing with your knees, see how they're doing, maybe putting a little blanket beneath them if you need. And then just taking a moment to roll a little bit forward, roll a little bit back. Becoming aware here of your pelvis, of your hips, of your tummy, of your lower back. So this whole area is where we're going to build some strength today. So rolling a little round here, we're going to come to a nice still place and do a few easy rounds of a cat-cow stretch. As you breathe in, drop your tummy, press into your hands, open your chest, look up. And as you exhale, take a nice easy roll of the spine. And we'll just do this a couple of times as you warm up the back, warm up the body, connect with the breath. And then we'll come into exercise number 1. So we're going to shift the weight into the hands, so fingers spread nice and wide, and into the right knee. From here, we're going to extend the left leg back behind us. Keep the foot slightly flexed and that little left toe pointing down towards the ground. This will help you to keep your hips parallel and your shoulders parallel, and try and draw your belly up towards your spine. You can stay here, or if it feels fine, begin to extend your right arm out in front of you as well. As you breathe and stretch through your arm and your leg, and as you exhale, draw the knee and the elbow together under the body. Then breathe and stretch out. And all the way back in. One more time. Inhale. Stretch. And this time lower the right hand back down to the floor. Bend your left knee. Keep the foot pointing up. Take a breath in. And then slowly open your knee out to the side. And we're going to make some circles. Around one way. Good. And around the other way. Building strength, stability around the hip, the pelvis, the glute. Extend the leg out and slowly lower the left knee back down beside the right. Take a moment, lean forward or lean back. And we'll do the other side when you're ready. Nice strong foundations. Extend the right leg back behind you. Check that little toe is pointing down towards the floor. Draw your belly back, feeling nice and strong. Then slowly, if you can, extend the left arm out in front. If it's too much on the wrists, lower it back down. Just do the leg. Breathe in. Breathe out, draw the knee, the elbow together under the body. And then exhale, reach it out. Good. 2 more times. Gently draw the body together and slowly out. And 1 more time, all the way in and all the way out. Lower the left hand back down to the floor. Bend the right knee. When you're ready, gently draw the knee out to the side, and we're going to make some big circles on this side. So this might feel pretty nice for the hips. And is slowly building this strength in and around all of these key areas. Other side. And in this video, we're just doing a few on each side, but you can do a few more if you feel like it. Stretch the leg out and slowly lower the knee back down. Come back onto all fours, roll a little forward, roll a little back. Take your time. And slowly sitting up. So the second exercise we're going to do is going to use the block or the ball or the cushion, whatever you have handy. And to do this exercise, please come down to your back. However you can comfortably, safely, easily get there. Bring your feet about hip distance apart. And just take a moment to let the knees rock a little from side to side there. You can even draw them in for a moment if you feel the back could use a bit more softening, squishing the lower back down into the ground. Good, and then when you're ready, feet to the floor. Now if you have your block, then you can slowly bring it between your knees. So if you've got a cushion now, you'll know if it's too soft or not. Maybe you fold it in half. You want a little bit of compression there so your legs can squeeze together. Just take a little squeeze right now and you'll feel the muscles in the thighs start to go, hello. And what's going to happen in a moment is we'll lift the hips up. And as we squeeze in this position, you'll feel your core, the center part of the lower abdomen, the hips, the pelvic muscles, and the thighs all knitting together. Now that is the sensation you want to feel as we start to build some more strength here. Also very nice if you have a good grasp of your pelvic floor to bring this in for a little lift at the same time. So pressing your feet down into the ground, hands can come just beside the body. As you breathe in, lift your hips and your pelvis just as much as is comfortable for you. Then squeeze the block between your knees and feel that whole knitting together of the center line. And then exhale, gently lower back down. We'll do this a couple more times. Inhale, press into the hands, lift the hips. Squeeze the knees together, feel that gentle knitting. And exhale, lower back down. One more time, breathe in, lift up. Good, and if you want to go a little bit deeper, interlock the fingers beneath your body, try rolling your shoulders underneath. As you do, press the feet into the floor, lift the hips, the pelvis a little higher. Squeeze that block between the knees. See if you can engage or lift your pelvic floor. And let's hold for 5, 4, 3, keep squeezing, 2, and 1. Lower down the spine, release the arms, release the hips, release the block. Take a moment, maybe draw the knees back towards you or extend them away from you. Noticing any after sensations. Good. Well done. And then the third exercise we're going to do is standing up on our feet. So taking your time, however you can easily get up, coming to a nice standing pose. Now, if you do have a block handy, then you can pop it there down in front of you. It might be helpful. And we're going to do another posture or another exercise which is working on this band of the pelvis, of the lower abdomen and the muscles of your bottom. By building strength here, it's bringing all the foundations that we need to be comfortable on one leg and also able to catch ourselves if we stumble. So coming here, feet a little bit closer than hip distance apart. I want you to shift your weight onto your left leg and bring your right foot out in front of you, and then gently take it back behind you. Bring your toes to the floor and take a moment. So here your hips and your pelvis are still parallel even though the leg is back behind you, just like when we were on all fours. From here, you can hold on to the wall, or you can bring your hands to the floor as you bring a little bend into your standing leg. Maybe your hands come onto a chair or your block if it's handy. Now you can keep a bend in both of the knees here if it's better. Or if it feels okay, extend your legs out. Checking your right little toe is pointing down towards the floor. Remember, that's an indicator that your hips and pelvis are stable and straight. And then from here, we're going to come all the way to stand. So put a bend into both of the knees and roll yourself up. You can use the wall if you like. And then all the way back out. Couple more times just like this. Breathe in, steady. Good. Roll all the way back forward. Let's do one more. Inhale, nice and steady. Bring the knee for a squeeze. Maybe opposite arm lifts. See if you can do this last one without the hands. Good. And lower the foot down to join the other. Take your time. Roll back up to stand. Little roll through the shoulders, shake through the hands. Notice the body firing up. Other side, right foot in, to the floor, left foot comes out in front, and then take it behind. Toes start on the floor here. Maybe a little rock back and forth. And then gently guide yourself a little bit more over. Holding onto the wall or to the chair or fingers to the floor. Checking your left little toe is pointing to the floor. Strong belly, strong hips. Breathe in, lift yourself up. Breathe out all the way over. Go easy, 2 more times. Use what you need to support you and follow that breath. All the way over. One more time. Inhale, lifts you up. And exhale, gently folding over. And slowly bring that foot down beside the other. Little bend in the knees as you roll back up. Maybe a big stretch. Shake it out. Come to stand. Notice how you feel. So you can try these 3 exercises anytime, all the time together on this video, or just practicing when you have a moment in the kitchen or wherever you are, helping to build stability, strength in all the places we need it to support and cultivate better balance in the body. It's perfect for everybody, but especially as we start to get a little bit older as well. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Join me and the team at the Frog Project with our online classes. We have some great classes to support us moving forward. So come join or just come ask us some questions, and I'll see you soon.